practice. For this practice, we are on a deserted beach in Costa Rica, Santa Teresa, which is located on the Nicoya Peninsula. The Chorotega native tribe would live and roam on this land until Christopher Columbus came to colonize Costa Rica in the 16th century. So we send so much love to the native people and for all that they went through during colonization. Hands coming to heart center as we start to connect deeper to the breath. Just starting to acknowledge the native tribe on the land where you live. Maybe starting to take notice of the breath. Take notice of what's going on in your body. And just starting to allow your arms to reach up to the sky on an inhale as you reach up high. On the exhale, take your time as you forward fold. Just hanging out here, allowing your head to go, the hands to go down towards the floor. On an inhale, we halfway lift the spine. Hands can press above or below the knees. On the exhale, slide those hands down as you forward fold. On an inhale, we bend the knees, root to rise as the arms raise up to the sky. On the exhale, the hands come back through to heart center. Just coming to the top of my mat. Inhale, the arms raise here. On the exhale, we forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift the spine. On the exhale, slowly forward fold, grabbing for opposite elbows. So we're really just taking our time here to feel what's going on in the body, what's going on in the backs of the hamstrings. Bending at the knees, we root to rise as the arms raise up to the sky. On the exhale, we're twisting open to the left. Right arm comes forward, left arm goes back. Try to keep your left hip shifting towards the front of the space here. And your gaze can come back behind you. Stay with your breath. Bringing the gaze back forward, take a deep breath in as the arms raise back to center. On the exhale, forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows here, whatever you need to do. Again, just taking your time here. You're really first opening up the body this morning. Bending into the knees, we root to rise as the arms raise. Inhale. On the exhale, we're twisting open to the right side. Left arm comes forward, right arm comes back. Right hip twisting towards the front of the space. Option to bring your gaze back behind you. Deepen the sensation, deepen the twist. Gaze comes back forward. Inhale as the arms raise back to center. On the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift the spine. On the exhale, press the hands down, walking left and right foot back, coming into a high plank. Allow the hips to come a bit down if they're high up into the sky, so a strong line of energy from the crown of your head to the heels of your feet. We'll lower down the knees, and then from here, just taking your time, listening to your body as we lift the knees back up. Coming through Vinyasa. Oops, I lied. Actually, we're coming all the way down into a Sphinx Pose. So we're really moving slow here, just getting the body open, breathing length into the spine, allowing the back side of the legs to relax a bit here, and just staying with your breath. When you're ready, we'll slowly bring our chest back down to the floor, pressing back up into a high plank. And then shifting the hips up to the sky for your first downward facing dog, bending into opposite knees, allowing the hips to sway side to side here as we start to open up the body. So any place you'd like to pause, feel free to do so. And then we'll find our stillness in downward facing dog. Stay with your breath. We'll bend into the knees, take a deep breath in to bring the gaze forward. And as you exhale, walking the feet to meet the hands, finding a full forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift the spine. On the exhale, forward fold. Bending into the knees. On the inhale, we root to rise, the arms raise here. On the exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, the arms raise. On the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts the spine. On the exhale, press the hands down. Walk right, then left foot back, coming into your high plank. Take a few moments here until you come into your Chaturanga, all the way to your belly. And this time coming up into a baby cobra. And we'll just twist our gaze over the left shoulder, getting a nice twist into the spine. We'll twist our gaze over the right shoulder. Deep breath in. On the exhale, lower the chest down. Curl the toes under. Deep breath in. On the exhale, press the floor away from you, coming back into your downward facing dog. Option here to walk out your dog or find that stillness. Check in that you're really pressing down through the pointer finger and the thumb. See if there's space to lengthen out the back sides of the legs by grounding the heels down. When you're ready, we'll bend into the knees, deep breath in. On the exhale, walking the feet to meet the hands, finding a full forward fold. Option to grab the back sides of the legs. Inhale, we halfway lift the spine. Exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale as we root to rise, the arms raise here. On the exhale, hands coming to heart center. Inhale as the arms raise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift the spine. On the exhale, press the hands down, walking left and right foot back, coming into your high plank. From here, we Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra with the knees down. On the exhale, finding your way through to downward facing dog. And just staying with your breath here. See if you can start to engage that Ujjayi breathing by slightly constricting the back of the throat. Inhale as we bend the knees, bring the gaze forward. On the exhale, walking the feet to meet the hands, finding a full forward fold. From here, we bend into the knees, arms fly high for chair pose. Slightly tuck the tailbone down and under here, just to create more space for length in the spine. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. On the exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift the spine. On the exhale, press the hands down, hop, step, or float. If you float, come to bend elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra with the knees down. On the exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time here in this downward facing dog. Just staying with the breath. From here, we bend into the knees, hop, step, or float, bringing the hands up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as we root to rise into chair pose. On the exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, sweeping up into chair pose. You're doing great. On the exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts the spine. On the exhale, press the hands down, hop, step, or float, coming through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. On the exhale, downward facing dog. From down dog, on an inhale, the right leg lifts up to the sky. Just staying with breath here. Inner thighs work towards each other. Is there space to lift that leg a little bit higher? Point those toes, deep breath in. On the exhale, bringing the right knee in. And we're coming into a pigeon pose here. So we're going to bring the right knee to meet the right wrist crease, right foot to meet the left wrist crease here. And just start to take notice of the back leg, the back foot, if there's any adjustments you need to make. If you'd like to look over the shoulders here, just to check in with the spine. Option to stay upright, or maybe you come down to the forearms. If you have any blocks at home, you can utilize your blocks here. And we'll just spend some time here disconnecting with our breath. Maybe there's space to allow the head to come down a little bit deeper. When you're ready, we'll press back up into the hands, curl the toes under of the back foot if you'd like to. And then from here, we'll press ourselves back up into our three-legged dog. And coming back to downward facing dog. Nice work. Stay with your breath. We'll lower the knees down, shifting back into a child's pose. Just to take some time to really take in all that's around us. Just taking some time to take in that pigeon pose. Any benefits that it's brought to your body. Coming back into tabletop and up into downward facing dog. From down dog, on an inhale, the left leg lifts up to the sky. Stay with your breath here. Maybe there's space to lift that leg a little bit higher on the next inhale. Maybe you point those toes. As you exhale, bringing the left knee to meet the left wrist crease, left foot to meet the right, coming into your pigeon pose on the left side. Option to stay upright or to come down to the forearms. So listen to your body. Maybe this side is asking for something different than the other side. And that's why we show up on our practice or show up on our mat to say, so that we can find and create balance in the body. Option to twist, looking over the shoulders here. I'm mostly just looking out for any jaguars. Inhale and exhale. Stay with your breath. Staying with this practice. Allowing it all to just go. Giving all of our stress and all of our worries back to the earth to transmute the stress and worry into love, into compassion, into understanding. And when you're ready, slowly pressing yourself back up if you came down. Take some time here, maybe a slight back bend. Curl the toes under on the right foot. And then slowly coming back into your three-legged dog. And back to downward facing dog. Nice work here. So we're just moving nice and slow as we open up the body. Lowering the knees down, and you called it Child's Pose. Just letting it all go here. From here, option to walk your elbows closer in, coming into a sort of comedic Sphinx Pose. So in the style of comedic yoga, the Sphinx Pose kind of looks like this. And if you'd like to just come to a traditional child's pose, feel free to do so. Eventually, we're going to work ourselves up into a hero's pose, allowing the right hand to stay to the floor. Left arm either comes to the side body or up to the sky, getting a nice side twist. And then we'll slide that left arm underneath the right arm, opening up the left shoulder. Allowing your gaze to come to the side. I like to gaze in the direction of where my arm is going, the left arm, or really the arm that's being stretched. But find what works for you, what feels good for your body. On an inhale, we'll extend that left arm back up. On the exhale, coming back to your child's pose. And just letting it all go here. Seeing if on each exhale you can melt a little bit deeper into this pose. Left arm stays planted. Oh, wait. I'm getting too excited. We're coming back to our comedic Sphinx pose. And just staying with the breath. So the founder of comedic yoga, Yasir Hotep, he got a lot of these postures just by going to Egypt and looking at the temples. Left arm placed down on the mat, right arm comes to the hip. And then when you're ready, the right arm up to the sky, deep breath in, breathe into that twist. On the exhale, right arm slides underneath the bridge of the left arm. And just allowing yourself to surrender here. Allowing the body to become a bit heavier here. Really opening up that right shoulder. With each breath, just sending more love and more opening and more release to the body. At your time and pace, we'll slowly lift up the head, right arm up to the sky, deep breath in. On the exhale, coming back to, you guessed it, child's pose. Take your time walking the hands back towards the knees, coming up into hero's pose. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can always find a more comfortable seat. And just take a few moments here to just breathe. Breathe into the new openness of your shoulders. Breathing into the new openness in your hips. And really just taking in where you're at right now. Being present with this current moment right here and right now. When you're ready, hands come back to the mat. And we're gonna come into a kneeling hero's pose. This time we're planting the toes down, so getting a nice stretch into the feet here. And this might take some practice. But what's awesome about this pose is that it naturally aligns your body. So I know in a lot of our practice, we're always looking for alignment. This is the one. That brings it to us. On the inhale, the arms raise. Exhale, the hands coming to heart center. From here, we'll release that stretch. If you'd like to, you can pat down the backs of the feet. But we're going to cross the ankles behind us, coming into a seat. Legs extended out in front. Slight bend at the knees here if you're feeling tight in the hamstrings. Inhale as the arms raise. On the exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. And this pose is super beneficial because it really stretches the entire backside of our bodies, the backsides of the legs, the glute muscles, the lower back, the thoracic and lumbar, cervical spine. All getting the stretch that they need here. See if you can slow down the breathing a bit. Breathing in, feeling the belly, the lungs, and the chest. Exhale, letting it go. Maybe there's space for you to flatten down or to get a little bit deeper. When you're ready, on an inhale, the arms raise, we flex the toes back. On the exhale, we're reaching for the toes, so getting in a little bit deeper here. So if you already came into an extended forward fold, feel free to deepen your forward fold. So we're all just deepening our forward fold here to whatever capacity feels good for you. As you deepen your fold, deepen your breath. And know that as you're healing yourself here in this practice, you're creating more space for healing in the world. And it's really because our vibrations are so contagious. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, walking the hands back. Stacking up the spine, we'll bring the soles of the feet together and the knees opening out wide. Just taking a moment here to lengthen the spine, deep breath in. And when you're ready, just creating a slight twist over to the left side. You can place your left hand onto the outside of the left knee if you'd like to help open up the hip, or you can place that left arm all the way behind you. So really just taking your time coming into this twist, however works best for you. For me right now, the right arm is basically pressing down the left leg. Left arm's coming back in alignment with the spine. On an inhale, we twist back to center as the arms raise here. Maybe a big smile to the sky. On the exhale, find your forward fold, rounding the forehead towards the cup of the sole of the feet. So when you bring your feet together, they might open up like a cup, like a book. Bringing your forehead closer and deeper into that book. On the inhale, we halfway lift the spine. On the exhale, walking the hands back to restack the vertebrae of the spine. And now slowly twisting over to the other side. Just taking some time here, seeing what's going on the right side of the body. Right hand can come to the right knee, left hand to the left ankle. Or maybe you already came in deeper and the right hand's behind you. Left hand is connected to the right knee. Eventually we'll all meet you there. Coming into a deeper twist. And we're just taking our time here, really feeling out the body. There's no rush, there's no worries. We're just being present with what's going on right here and right now. Stay with your breath. Deepening the breath on an inhale, engage the core as we twist back to center. This time on the exhale, we're reaching a bit further. See if there's space to just come in a little bit deeper. And same thing here, we're rounding into the upper back. Maybe the hands reach out and extend beyond the feet and the legs. Oh look, there's some doggos. You might have missed them. The right leg extends out. Left leg comes in towards the groin. Inhale. Oh, there's another one, doggo. I distracted you, I'm sorry. Deep breath in. Take your time here. Flexing the right toes towards the body. And you can just hang out here if this feels good. And then slowly start to exhale as you reach, reach, and reach. Try to keep that alignment here. Staying with your breath. Letting any worries or any tension that's left in the body go here with each breath out. Bringing in all of the new, all of the love and vibrations on the breath in. When you're ready, lifting the gaze, deep breath in, walking the hands back towards the body. We'll bring our hands to our hips as we twist from our core back to center. Take your time switching it out, however works for you. I'm doing the almost no hand sway. And then we'll take a deep breath in as the arms raise. On the exhale, twisting from your core over to the left side, left leg. Deep breath in. Exhaling out. Deep breath in. Exhaling out. Deep breath in. Those arms are still lifted here. On the exhale, take your time as you forward fold, reaching for the toes or wherever you can reach here. And then letting the head, letting it all go. Just allowing this grounded heaviness to come over your body here to allow more space for you to just get deep into your pose. Allowing the weight of gravity to become all that you need to get deeper into this pose. When you're ready, take a deep breath in as you halfway lift. You exhale, walking the hands back towards your body, twisting from your core, coming back to center. And then from here, we're going to take our time, slowly coming onto our backs, pressing the feet down towards the floor, arms extend out, deep breath in. On the exhale, use your core as you come all the way back to extend all of the limbs, all of the legs, and finding your final resting pose of Shavasana. Allowing any thoughts or any worries to melt away into the floor, into the mat, and to show a sense of gratitude for showing up on your mat today, because no one can show up on your mat for you but you. Alright, and when you're ready, just slowly starting to deepen your breath, starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes, deepening the breath in and out through your nose. From here, we'll plant down the left and right foot, knees extend up to the sky, hugging the knees in towards the chest, grabbing opposite wrists, and rocking side to massage the low back. Arms extend out to the sides, knees falling over to the right side, gaze over to the left. And when you're ready, coming back through the center, switching it out. Finishing off with a nice spinal twist. And then when you're ready, just folding all the way over to the left or right side, coming into fetal position, allowing the hands to become a pillow for the head. And just nurturing and giving yourself the love that you really need right now. When you're ready, at your time and pace, the top arm plants down. As you slowly lift yourself back up into your comfortable seat. Hands coming to heart center. Thank you all so much for joining me for this beautiful practice in Costa Rica. I hope you have a blessed day. Namaste. Thank you all again so much for being a part of this experience. If you'd like to, feel free to like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again soon.